I'm here, Brooke. I'll give you a few minutes, see if you pop on since your live got messed up. I'm so sorry for that. I know that was hurtful. Sorry about that. That your live got messed up like that, sweetie. Damn scammer. Um, but I figured, I would go ahead and get back on and do another live. So, at least we can kind of hang out. Unless there's stuff you got to do. And if there is, just let me know. And, if you want me to keep the live going while you do it, I will. You know me. Um, I'm still on my Avakin on my phone. But yeah, I know, sweetie. I know. So I'm just as upset as you, believe me, right now. And yeah. Um, well, now you can understand my frustration because no one's bought any of my pieces yet. I've only got the one video on there. I never did upload any others. I tried showing my pieces um, on here like one by one, and trying to give people a chance to see what ones they like or what ones seem to draw their attention, but still haven't gotten any, orders or anything. Um, I'm trying to think of some kind of money draw thing. Yeah, yeah. Well, I know. You said when we do that one when you're here, that some of your people already said that they would buy, and I'm hoping that it'll help both of us. Certainly, and then that way we can both, and I can definitely affirm on the live this damn scammer that's screwing things up for you. That this is my daughter, not the Goblin Girls with the one at the end of it. That's not my daughter. This is my daughter. This is Goblin Girl. This is the true Goblin Girl, or whatever. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I've never seen a live that dead either. Yours are always very busy, and there's usually a lot of people on there and stuff, and it's got to be that damn scammer. So I start thinking, okay, what kind of magic can we do to not only get that stupid jackass exposed, but stop them, literally stop them. And if TikTok isn't even trying to do anything to resolve the situation, that just it makes me more and more upset with TikTok because is it not their job? I mean, how would you even report something like that? See, I don't know, honestly. Because I'm still fairly new at how, all the TikTok stuff goes and, learning to navigate the site and this and that. So kind of throws me too. Yeah, I would, do everything you can, sweetie, that you can think of. Um, what candle colors do we have left? Okay. We have an orange and a red. Maybe a tea light. Or, wait, never mind. I forgot about the other candles. Hang on. See, these are the only two I have left of these. I love these candles. I don't know why, but I just do. I really love them. Um, and I'm sure a big part of it is because, they're from your shop. So that's another reason why I like them. Oh, okay. Let me get over here and get a bigger candle. Um, and I'll go ahead and use this. Okay, let me grab my lighter. I might want to use the tacky wax for this, because these are a lot heavier. Because I want to make sure that that stands up. Now the little candles, they stand up on their own, no problem. But these, because they're a little bigger and heavier. Okay. We light this candle and ask. Turn that down a little bit. We light this candle and ask the powers that be, please come forth and hear our plea. Help my daughter Brooke, who's on my live with me. Help us get this jerk exposed that is saying that they're her, and we know that they're not. They're scaring her customers away. She's losing business. Therefore, she's losing money, and she can't afford the financial setback. So please, Goddess and God, spirits, anyone that can help, get this person exposed, get them reported, get them stopped, and make sure that they can never do anything like this again. Because if they're going to do it to my daughter, I know that they do it to others as well. And I'm not going to just sit back and let that happen, especially to my daughter, and not do nothing. So get them exposed immediately, get them caught, get them reported, get them stopped. I'm going to let this candle burn all the way down and everything, because that is the most immediate that I can think. And I'm using green because of the color of the day, and green for envy too, because obviously this person envies you and your business. How well you do is what I'm feeling, what my witch stinks are telling me. This person is envious of you because you're doing so well. So what better way to screw that up than to make up an account and claim to be you, hoping that your business will gravitate there. So let me go give Pops his phone back. There you go, baby. I know, but if he calls again, you can always hand it back to me. Because this is just too widespread anymore. You know, to me, this seems to be happening in the world far too much. And so when something like this happens, the best way to possibly combat the situation is to act immediately. And that's what I just did. That makes me really mad. That somebody would do that. And like I said, if they're going to do it to you, they're going to do it to others. Why? Because they're jerks. They're jealous. So they want to cause a problem. Yes, he did. He called on Pops' phone. I let him know that you were doing a live at the time, because you were. And I told him that you had only... I love this song. I let him know that you'd only been on for a handful of minutes. And he said, dang, I just missed her. And I said, well, sweetie, I said, the only thing I can tell you is you can try back later. And he said, well, it's a Friday, so she might end up being on longer. Well, that got messed up because of this damn scammer. He said he was going to take a shower, which I, texted that in the TikTok shop when you were on. And then I don't know. And he, I don't know. I mean, if we think at him hard enough to call you, if that's what you would like, okay, that's okay. But yeah, he said he was going to go ahead and take a shower, and he didn't say what after that. I imagine, there's really not a lot for them to do there. So most likely he went back to his cell or whatever and just, trying to, find something to do. Hey, Kalika Boo. There's the Kalika Brat. Kalika Brat. Hi, baby. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Say hi to Sissy. Sissy having a bad day. We got to cheer her up. Come on, lay down. I'm going to try to set this up here. As long as it don't get jostled, it should be fine. But I also want to give her plenty of room to be able to lay down on my lap. And I've learned from past experience not to have my ankles crossed when she lays on my lap, because that position gets uncomfortable real quick. Come on, Klika. Come here. This song is actually from Queen of the Damned, the movie, and I love it. It's like one of my favorite songs on there. That's why you suddenly saw me just stop and realize what song it was. So it's like, I got to turn it up. I got to turn it up because I love the song, and I don't have it any other way. I don't have it on my phone or anything. I could probably find it. Yeah, I have it. I have it on DVD. Oh, Jesus. Scared the crap out of me. Let me go check and see what that is. Honey, that might be a package. Because that's what they'll do a lot of times. They'll knock on the door and then they'll put the package at the door. And Daddy's playing his game. Yeah, that was the young guy with the curly hair, I think, that you were talking about. Looky! It's what it was. They always knock on that door. It's funny. At least it seems funny to me. But that's why I always go out in the hall. And sometimes, they'll knock and then they'll just leave the package at the door and walk away, which is fine. Ow! There's my rollers. I hope those are going to fit. Oh, I figured these were going to be tiny. Look how tiny. See, these, like I said, these are actually smaller than the witch coins. Come on. Come out of there. Okay. Yeah, they're tiny. They're all there, though. Yours. This one's yours. That one's Pisces, right there. Which, of course, it's a little bit of an effort to be able to see them without my glasses. And my Capricorn one is right here. So it's on the same row as yours. There's one between the two. So, yeah, I mean, I'll be able to do an entire set at one time, which is good. Now I'm anxious to see if these rollers are going to fit. I hope they do on my little Manny pet, not Manny, but my little petty thing over here, which is the reason why I got these. This thing. Oh, please fit. Please let something go right. Oh, you got the Zodiac pendants on the way? Good. Hopefully those will sell good for you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah! I don't know if these are going to work or not. God, I hope so. Because I don't want them like popping off, when I'm trying to use it. But I need batteries. So let's test it out. Yes, exactly. Let me find a couple of. Hopefully. Ow! What the hell? Fucking glued together or something? Jesus. Oh, please let this work. Please let these. Ow! Okay. Well, apparently these batteries are no good. Because they're not coming on. Well. Anyway. Because, it looks like they're kind of fitting on here, but it's called a PED egg. That's what it's called. But if I can't get any double A's to make it work, then a lot of good it's going to do me, huh? Let me see if I can. See if I can find a pair that will work. Ah! Good one, Janet. Knock them on the floor. Well, you can tell these have been sitting a while because they're dusty. All I can do is try all the ones that are here and hopefully find a pair that's actually going to work. So you won't work either. There's only one more pair in here of the double A's. It's not coming on. Yeah, none of these are working. Does that look like it fits on there to you? Because it seemed like I was having a lot of trouble getting the roller on there. So, well, at least I got some replacement rollers. Now I just got to get some, you know, good AA batteries. That's all. And one of them things. Hey, Carmela. Let me see if I can. Get this clipped. I hate when they when you bump a toenail on something and it breaks in such a way that it breaks way down to the skin. So then you got to be extremely careful because otherwise it could start bleeding or something. So yeah, the Zodiac pendants, I mean, I just thought they were cute, and it's like, hey, why not? Now I just gotta get my resin, um, get my check, and do a set of these. But because they're so tiny, I'm probably gonna have to do. The only way I'll be able to personalize them, as far as like, I won't be able to do the colors of the particular birth signs, but I can maybe put some crystals that are more prominent, for a particular sign in as the crystal bits. But these are just so tiny, they're not, they're shallow. I think they're cute though. Um, and I do have, as part of my jewelry kit, my jewelry repair kit. Yeah, but because these are so small, it would be hard to do a different color for each one. Because then I would have to literally have 12 cups sitting out with a different color in each one. So I don't think I want to go through all that. But I'll just do them in a certain color like I do the other pieces. Maybe multicolors, if I can get a nice color mix together. Like, violet blue is one of my favorite colors because that's the type of color I like to keep in my hair is blue and violet, or a blue and a purple. So, hmm, yeah, 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 you're right. I mean, maybe that is, again, it'll be something we can work on together while you're here because you have more experience with, resin castings and stuff than I do. And you know me, I'm completely open. It's like, hey, let's try this. Or, if you've got a suggestion, let's do it because it might be the very thing that works that I don't think about because, my mind, it, for whatever reason, it gets so not racing thoughts, really, just how many pieces can I get done in this batch? And you got to act quickly so the resin don't start solidifying and stuff like that. And then that just makes it harder. Pick my phone up very carefully because I don't want to accidentally touch something and do God knows what. So let me go down and spend some time with my kitty cat. There she is. Don't want to set my, yeah, let's. I'm wearing my rainbow outfit today. Okay. Okay, now that is bizarre. Um, Not what you said, sweetie, because that makes perfect sense. It really does. I'm on my computer. See, she's just sitting there. Can't really do anything. Um, but like I said, the main thing that really messes me up and throws me off, as far as like how many molds I can have sitting out at one time, is the tininess of the table that I use to pour the molds on. And if I just, I don't trust the people in the building, that if I go downstairs and use the tables that have that length, that long length, and then, a lot more room where I could probably put one of each mold that I have down. Excuse me. I'm afraid somebody would walk off with them, come down there, mess with them, end up dumping one, or I just don't know. Especially Daryl being the way he is, he's the one I trust the least, because he's not all there, and he may see it down there and go, what's this, or whatever, and it just simple curiosity thing, but just not having the space to really be able to do many at one time, do as many as I can at one time, it throws me off, because having to do smaller batches, obviously it's going to take longer, because I have to let each batch sit. I have to let it set up, for like 24 to 48 hours a lot of times before I can even cast another set. And I don't really have room to do it down at Maria's place. The room where I do have the most space is the one that I'm the less comfortable putting them down there, not having a door that I can lock to keep people from bothering it, or, I don't know, put up a sign or something at the back of the table and say, these are my resin castings. Please leave them alone. Don't touch them. They're setting up. I will come down and check them in a couple of days. But right now, this basement is going to have to be my workshop, because that's what Joe used it for anyway. And if he, in fact, is not our landlord anymore and somebody else has taken it over, I don't know what they're going to do with the middle room down in that basement room that Joe ended up turning into a damn workshop. He built shelves down there and all kinds of stuff. So I don't know what's going to happen to that, if the new landlord's just going to leave it there or what. I have no idea. But if I can at least still have my one room, that's fine. And if whatever landlord is the one, that runs this building now, will be okay with me putting a sign up, because they're not going to be able to read it probably anyway, because it's going to be written in English, not Vietnamese, that, but the people in the building, a lot of us in the building do speak English. And then hopefully, if, like, say, Daryl, I don't see any reason Daryl would have to go down there. But that little room, as small as it is, I think I could turn into a shop, turn into my shop. Because I don't need a lot of room, because I don't have a lot of pieces just yet. The space is already down there. The tables are already down there. Of course, that means that I would, for convenience sake, I would probably have to store my my resin and the molds and all my things that go with the resin stuff down in the cage. I'd have to shoehorn it in there somewhere, because at least that I can lock. I don't mean to sound so paranoid and overreactive, but I don't want to take the time to get a nice batch of them going, you know what I mean? And then somebody screws them up, because they don't know what they are. They don't understand. And then they start poking at it, and it ruins it. And then they get it on their skin, and then they get mad at me, because when you get it on your skin, you know what it does. It dries, it turns your skin. It's actually turned my fingers black. before when it solidified. So, okay, what are we doing? Here, let's sit at the counter for a bit. It's frustrating. Might be a bad idea for resin to be down there because resin can't be in too cold of an area. It messes it up if the temp isn't right. Yeah, that's true too. Um, what? Oh, um, had to give him his tissue box. Yeah, yeah, that's true. So, see, you see my dilemma. Like I said, we're back to square one, meaning I don't have the room to work. I don't have the room to cast. Yeah, yep, exactly. And I definitely don't want to put myself through all that additional hoopty ha just to, be able to use it. I just wish I had more room, so that I could get more pieces done at one time. Because with these being as small as they are on the bright side, it shouldn't take these any time at all, to completely solidify to where they need to be. Um, because I, have found through experience and everything that the small parts they tend to dry the quickest. It don't take as long, but you still want to give them a decent amount of time because how I usually do it is once I have the resin in the mold and after it's been sitting for let's say 24 hours or even half of that, then I'll pick them up and I'll press on them from underneath and then I'll very gingerly, like what I should do is like take a toothpick or something to touch the surface because it may look like it's solidified and then in fact it isn't. So yeah, it's hard to figure out what to do and how to do it when you just don't have the room. And I don't want it to take me a ridiculously long amount of time just to get a full set of anything done because it's going to take me that many days because I have just that small little section on that tiny ass little table that I can't hardly do anything with. Frustrating. Um, okay. So I don't know. I'm kind of at a standstill, I guess, right now. Um, and doing something like the attic over at mom's, that probably wouldn't go over very well either because the attic gets way too hot. And she, not to mention, she would throw a fit if I did anything like that because I asked her if it was okay for me to use that little attic room for a possible shop um, because it's the clearest amount of surface or space. And I do have a couple of tables there already that I can set some products on. But again, I'm still faced with the same dilemma. I don't have a big enough area to really display a lot. Um, Not to mention the resin and the temperatures and, you know, stuff like that. It just makes it more of a challenge and sometimes difficult to come up with a viable plan of how to do things. So about the only thing I can do is just to let people know that, look, it's going to take me a few days because I can only do so many pieces at once because I'm working on this tiny little table and I can't overrun it with molds, because if I get it too full, then I don't want the possibility of some of the molds falling off, making a mess, and then there goes an entire set destroyed because it gets knocked off of the table or something. So I try not to overfill it. Like if I'm going to do big pieces, well, then obviously I'm not going to be able to do very many. But if I do strictly all smaller pieces, then yeah, I'm going to be able to have a little bit more space. But like the wands, for instance, those take up a decent amount of room. The mold takes up room.
The easiest way for you to do it is just do one of each. Let them know the different colors you can do. Let them know you can do the glitter or the crystal pieces in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then just do it as they order.
Okay.
That way you don't have to have a lot of space.
Yeah, because
You've seen one little jewelry box.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen all of the ones you can make.
Yeah.
So you don't have to have 20 of them to show people. You only need one.
Right. Okay, so see, even Dad's trying to give us some ideas of what to do or how to do it, but he's right.
One of each style of the wand, since there's, 2 different styles?
There's 6. Actually, wait. The molds over there on the table, if you want to look. 2 of them towards the end kind of look alike, but then 4 of them all have different look to them.
No. You've got 2 of each.
2 of each?
So all you need is 3 wands. 1 of each style.
And I do have a couple of, complete sets of wands that are already done, just, in certain colors and whatever. So like he said, just tell them if you want it in a certain color, these are the colors I have. Do you want crystal bits? Do you not want crystal bits? Do you want herbs in it? Do you want,
And add a little bit to each one for the glitter, the crystal bits, the herbs, whatever. Say, what did you guys decide on the little square jewelry box?
You mean price-wise?
Yeah.
I think I wrote the prices down in my one book.
Guess.
I think it was somewhere around the field of like $12 or something, but may have to go lower.
For the base jewelry box, just in a specific color, I'd say 10.
10. Let me see. Where did I write this?
$2 for any of the add-ons.
Okay.
And $2 for each add-on. Maybe do like if they buy, say, 2 add-ons. They want glitter, and let them know that like they can do glitter in the roof or in the top, and then crystals in the bottom.
Yeah.
Or crystals in both, or But if they do 2 different ones,
yeah,
$2 and then $1.50 for the second. Yeah, little discount for the second one if they're adding a second item to it.
Okay.
Round ones, I'd say it looks like the round ones take about the exact same amount of. They take a little bit more.
I was trying to see where I had written them down. I know I wrote them down in one of my books, though.
Those take a little bit more, the round ones.
Yeah.
Say $11, 11 or 12 for those, and then all of them, it's just $2 for extra. Maybe $1.50 or $1 on the ones, since the ones are smaller. And you'd be using a lot less of them.
Yeah.
But do it that way.
Because like
And
I know,
said, make it as they order it. They order it, say, okay, it'll be about 3 days before I can ship it out.
Okay.
Most of this stuff.
Hey, Bella. Go ahead, baby.
In one of the small parcel packages would probably be at most going all the way to the West Coast. California would be probably around $5
for shipping. You think? Yeah,
you can always check.
Because that's what I'm trying to incorporate into the price too, because to allow for some shipping.
Don't include that.
Okay.
Shipping separate.
Okay.
Easy way is on the website. USPS.
Okay.
You can check how much the shipping is going to be by the estimate of the size of the package and the weight.
Yeah.
And I'll help you with that whenever we get to the point of shipping stuff out.
Okay. Okay, so good. At least we're getting a game plan together, and I'm open. I wanna do this right.
Also, to instill confidence in them.
Mm-hmm.
Let them know that you'll give them the charge, the full amount. Give them an estimate at the time they make the order. Let them know this is how much it's going to cost to make it. Say they do the small jewelry box and they want glitter in the top portion, just the top. $12.
Okay.
So you tell them, say, it's going to be $12. I'll give you the full price with the shipping included once it's ready to ship.
Okay.
And have them make the payment at that time.
Okay.
Not when they order it.
Okay.
Because you can always hold on to it and sell it to someone else later.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the only time you really need storage, and you don't have to have it stored out. You can have it in a box. Put away someplace. And you can sell ones like that at a discount if they've been around for a while.
Okay, she just pointed out, she said, Pop's also got to add in if people pay by PayPal good and services, that PayPal takes a percentage of that, what the price that, so we got to figure that in.
What?
As most people will pay that, so it covers both the seller and the customer. Read the last two if you want to see what she's.
Yeah, I realize that. But we're just starting out.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to use a personal account, not a business account.
Okay.
As long as there's not too many at one time.
Okay.
PayPal's not going to complain.
Okay.
So we'll start with a personal account, and there's no fees that way.
Gotcha. That'd be good. Yeah. So he's probably right there too. Just do a personal account.
Just for now, just for the start out.
I mean, she's saying that it happens on even when you do a personal account, they do it. So I don't know.
I've never had them take money out on transfers. Because that's what they would consider it on a personal account, is just individual transferring money to another individual. Like they have a setup where you can actually do, one person can put in the price of a meal and put in the people that are with you, and it'll automatically divide it between them, and then they can all send it to your account, and then you use your account to pay for it. They don't charge fees for that.
Gotcha.
The transfers from Michael's to mine or mine to Michael's accounts, there was never any fees unless we did an immediate transfer.
Okay.
And the immediate transfer is like a 3% fee.
Yeah.
Actually, from PayPal to PayPal, it was always an immediate transfer. It was only if it was going from bank account to PayPal or PayPal to a bank account that there was a fee if you wanted it immediately.
Okay.
Otherwise, it actually took 3 days to show.
A lot to think about, I guess. Just like I said, getting a game plan together and
That's a double check. It's been a while since I've done it.
Yeah. All right, Bass. Where are you wandering about? Um,
I wasn't
This is
worried
too
about collecting
distracting.
tax diseases for right now.
as much as I would love to be able to, it's too much of a distraction. Um, Okay, so again, like I said, we'll have to just once you get here, we'll sit down with pen and paper and we'll be like, okay, let's do this and this way and this way. Okay.
Dinner's gonna be simple:
Uh-oh.
black beans and rice with a little bit of hot dog cut up.
Okay. As much as I wanted to keep listening to my music, it's too much of a distraction.
But of course, I'm not gonna do it now. Right now.
Squeaky butt.
Don't tell me you're gonna start doing it.
I can always get on later and check things too. So.
Bella's staring at me.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's Treat and Kalika or Carmela.
Well, it's 3:45. 4 o'clock a lot of times is when you do happen to give it to them, so they might be like, "Hey,
picking up bad habits from your sisters.
you know, give us our treats, doobie."
Picking up bad habits from your sisters. I mean, come on.
Okay. I hope
Get in
that
there.
my footrest thing isn't going to throw her off. It
Come on.
might. Okay, no, it's not. Okay,
Actually,
I
it
won't
is.
move right now.
Kalika, come here.
Kalika, come here, baby.
Come here.
Come here. Come on. Come on. Mommy put her footrest up. Put it down, rather.
There.
There you go. Go ahead.
Squeak.
I'm gonna have to hold the
Boo.
footrest in the down position while they're eating their treats, because right here by my when you put it out, it's right in the section that Kalika is usually
Kalika's
to do her spot to do her treats. So, oh crap!
Daddy's got him trained. They all go
I
to
know
their
something I
spot.
meant to do. I meant to sign out, or at least try. Okay. As much as I hate to. Okay. Okay, I wanted to make sure I actually logged out this time. But lots of good ideas, guys. You know, we'll just, like I said, we'll get it all down on paper when you're here and get a good game plan together and, you know, just kind of take it from there. So it'll be okay. It'll sort itself out. We just gotta, you know, put the think tank on and go, okay, let's do this and this and this and do this way, and it'll work out. It'll work out. I have every confidence. And he's right. It would make things a lot easier and a lot less stressful not having to display so many, you know, pieces at any one time. Just show one of each, you know, like here's a set of ones. Because each one's, to me, two of them on the one end of the wand mold are the closest to, like, similar, they're identical, and then the other four have different design patterns on them and stuff like that. So I would, you know, but I've got like two, I think. I know I got at least one complete set, and two actually, because I have the one in that real pretty kind of like burnt orange or whatever that I thought you and I both really liked, because it was really pretty. Are you all done, Kalika? Because Mommy don't want to put this back up if it's going to interfere with you munching your stuff. No, I decided to go ahead and sign off of my Avakin on my phone, and then later, just out of experiment, so no rush on it or anything, I'll see if I can, I'll put put it on here again and see if maybe the reason it wasn't working earlier is because I was on my phone, because I hadn't actually logged out or signed out, and it can only handle, one at a time. So, and not to mention, I got my phone plugged in and charging and everything too, because that's the one thing about the something like Avicen, it will kill the battery pretty quick. Because it's, there's a lot of moving parts, not to mention the fact that, Avicen takes up so much data. It has data hog and all that. So that just adds to the problem. Oh man, I'll be glad when Monday's here. I know that, mainly because that's when we get our checks, and then Wednesday we're, coming to get you at the airport. So for now, I'm just gonna munch my peanut butter because I'm hungry, but I don't want to really eat a meal because he's liable to be making dinner soon. So, and see, like I said, you have a lot more experience, so that'll help a lot too, as far as PayPal and crossing our I's and dotting our T's, or vice versa. Do things the way we have to. New tattoos. I'd like to get me a nice Capricorn one, probably on my arm somewhere, but the next tattoo I would like to get is my angelic power rune. And it's looking like $80 is going to be the going range just to get mine done, because I want to put it right here, about the same area and on the arm as this, but the opposite arm. And I want it to be pointed down like that, so that, if I look at it this way, it'd be upside down. But I was just curious and asked a tattoo artist, told him what I wanted to do. I said, I'd like to put my eyes Yeah. Well, I saw it on your live too, because you showed your tattoos on your live. Oh, yeah, that's cute. I like that. Um, so I want to get my angelic power rune, and on this arm, further up from this, obviously, like somewhere in this neighborhood, Capricorn, and make sure the Capricorn is facing upright with my arm down like this. Because if I want it facing this way, then it's going to be upside down to everybody else. So it's like, no, I want the head to be up here and then the bottom part down there. But he said that they would have to make it bigger than the size that I wanted for the angelic power rune, so they would have plenty of room to do the eyes. And I wanted the eyes to be purple. I wanted them to be a real pretty bright purple. And the price they quoted me then was $80. And here in the States, I don't know if that's how they do it in the UK, but here in the States, your best bet, like a lot of tattoo artists will do walk-ins. But think about how fast something like that's going to fill up a shop. If you set an appointment, it's probably going to be best. Yeah. So when I have the money to do it and I can afford it, the next tattoo I'm getting, I'm going to stick with the game plan, and I'm getting my angelic power rune, even if I can't have my eyes put in it. Have them tattooed, with the bright purple, and just to make it cool and witchy and stuff. Because this one was $86. And that was with, I think that was like tax included and everything, but still, that's a lot of money for one tattoo. And as much as it would be nice to be able to do them in color, it's probably better to just get them in black. Just standard black, and just do the design, because when you incorporate colors into it, because what I'd like to do is I'd like to have it, the angelic power rune, done in a reddish brown, because those are like a main and a primary and a secondary color for me is red and brown. So I figure reddish brown, but the colors is where they get you. That, it's like they charge so much for each color that you want put in the design. So, but we'll definitely have to look at, as a matter of fact, I could probably do that on my phone. Show me mother-daughter tattoos. Oh, they got some cool ones. Check out that one. Isn't that pretty? And you know me, I love my colors. Bella, baby, you're going to set yourself on fire. You better be careful, okay? Go ahead, jump up over my head if you want. Just be careful, because Mommy don't want no kitties catching themselves on fire. Go on. You want me to help you? Here, I know you want on the back of there. Come here, big boy. Ugh. There you go. Sorry if I hurt you, baby. Not trying to hurt you, because I got that candle lit over here. I didn't want him getting burned. Aw, that one's cute. Here's a cute one. Check it out. It's got 2 double hearts, and it says mother and daughter. Mother in the top, daughter in the bottom, and it's got a little red heart up by the mother, and then some little flowers down on the bottom. That's cute. I like that. I mean, I would love to do something, like I said, I'd love to do something like this with Alicia, but getting her attention is another matter, and her having the time, to do it. What's this one? Our bond is everlasting. Oh, that's cute. It's kind of plain, but it's just letters that says our bond is everlasting. And it's got a pretty little color at the end there, some kind of a color. Like one of them, it's blue, looks like. The other one is like a red. Because, Alicia, she's gotten a lot of tattoos. So, yeah, they got some cute ones. But again, it's a matter of colors and stuff like that. People can always make time if they want to. Yes, that is true. And I would love to openly say and have it be true that if I called her up right now and I had the money, it's like, hey, you want to go get mother-daughter tattoos? And then what I would say is to go to a tattoo shop, see the designs that they have, because you can do anything for a mother-daughter tattoo. Really, to me, it's a matter of a personalization, something you both like, a design that you both like. But would she actually take the time? I want to say yes, but I honestly don't know. Um, that's why I came up with the idea of, say, if you and I was able to do it, find a way to incorporate Alicia into it without actually asking her, if she wanted to get the same tattoo done that we got or something that would match it in some way. Because, her main thing is she loves her Starfire. Um, and I came up with Star Fairy. And I asked her if that was okay because when she got Starfire, I was wanted to do one that said Starfire's mother, and she said, "Well, Mom," she said, "not to hurt your feelings or anything, and I hope it doesn't, but it's kind of a personal thing." And I was like, "Okay, honey, no problem." And I just dropped the matter. I didn't mention it anymore. It's not worth getting upset over. So I just let it go. And then when I came up with Star Fairy and the year of my birth, I was like, is that okay? Because it's still kind of close to Starfire, but it's my own personal, individual, way that I call myself, or whatever. And this is something like probably most likely going to be far into the future anyway, because until I've got the money to back it, I'm not gonna, do something like that. And, because I want, you know, um, to make sure that both of us have plenty of money to be able to get it done, depending on where we end up going. And, I mean, can only do so much in 12 days, right? So, but, it's a future prospect. Definitely something witchy, I think would be cute. Something kind of witchy, kind of gothic, like a gothic witch kind of tattoo for mother daughter tattoo. I think that'd be cool. Um, but hey, that doesn't mean that we can't look at some designs while you're here and maybe pick out a few that we like and start making plans for how far into the future we want to try to do it. Give ourselves, both of us, plenty of time to build up the amount of money that we would need to pull it off. So, because if the going rate here in the States seems to be in the $80 range, and knowing what I paid for this one, I got very lucky though with the shamrock that I ended up getting put on my above my ankle on on the outside of my left leg. I only got that for $40. Can you believe that one? I still can't believe it, but it was a simple design. It was one color. The only other color that they put in it was, I think they did a little bit of a brown, and that was mostly for like, hey girl, what you doing? Chartara, haven't seen you in a while, sweetheart. We were just talking about mother-daughter tattoos. My daughter Brooke is on with me. We're just trying to help each other get through the day. Oh, we're good, sweetie. We're hanging in there. How you doing? Oh, just to let you know, I got my Avocan life back. I've got it on my phone, and later I'm going to work on seeing if I can get it on my Chromebook again, if it'll stop messing up like it kept doing before. But if it does on the Chromebook, then I'll only be able to do it on the phone. So just to let you know, I mean, if you don't want to get back on there, that's fine, because I don't know how often I'm even going to be on there, because using my phone to do it, it does take a lot of money. And I'm still under the same name, Starfairy1969. So that's how you can find me. The last handle and avatar you had on there, I think you called a positive one, and I don't see it in my friend list. So I'm not sure what happened, but I had it. I went away, just stopped doing it for a while, and ended up uninstalling it. But now I have it back, just to let you know, and I will try to get you a message on like Messenger or something when I'm ready to pop onto it, because Brooke has an avatar there too. She's Luna Witch is her part of her name. So say I invite you and then she's there with us, then you'll be able to see what her name, her full. I think is it just Luna Witch, or is there some other components that go with it, Brooke? I forget, honey. But anyway, most likely if Brooke's on there, you'll know. You'll know if she's on there with me. Because if you pop on and we're both on there hanging out, excuse me. But I'm trying to be more careful this time too, and not spend so much, because that's really where they do get you in the long run, is they want you to spend actual cash out of pocket to, buy their stuff. And some of their stuff is just so ridiculously priced. It's like, you know what? I don't need those wings that bad. I've got a couple pairs of wings and they're not too shabby, and it didn't cost me a whole lot. So I'll just make do with what I do have. And I know I have at least one devil costume that has wings that comes as part of the costume. So, that works for me. But yeah, we're just sitting around. Brooke's going to be here in 5 days. She's coming up March 1st, or coming over the pond at March 1st to the 12th. And so she's going to be here for her birthday. So, but she's going to be seeing Michael that day, and it's going to be an all-day visit. So she won't get done with the visit until like 3 p.m. if they're still having it from 8 to 3 like they used to. I, however, have been having the worst kind of trouble trying to get a visit face-to-face set up with Michael. So, no, I don't think he has, sweetie. So go ahead and tell me, just so I know. Because it used to be from 8 to 3 when it was like, and you're getting an all-day visit. That was the last time I remember the time slot they had. But yeah, they may have changed. They are 7:45 to 2:30. Okay, so that's not much far off from the 8 to 3 that it used to be. Okay, so 7:45 to 2:30. Okay, so that means that we'll have to get up at 6 the day of your first visit with him, which will be the 4th, right? And then get you up there in time for enough time for the 7:45.
7:45. We'll have to leave. Well, 6:30.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Get up at 6. Get in the car, and go. I mean, me in the morning, I'm a zombie usually, but I'll be just like, hey. But
You'll be like, I'm a grump ass.
Well, if I go quiet, that's because I'm trying not to be. I'm trying not to be grumpy, because I'm not a morning person. So, but you don't have to say it that damn mean. So yeah, a lot of times I'll just go quiet, because it's difficult for me to get up that early in the morning. But oh, anyway, it'll be a lot of fun. We're going to try to utilize the time as best as we can when she's here, just like we did before. We got some lives that we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing. Yeah. He's playing his game right now, so I try not to disturb him too much, because I don't want to make him a grump ass because his game's being disrupted. Nothing, dummy, other than Char was saying hi. He's such a... Yeah, he's doing his favorite thing. He's killing things on his game.
Because they won't let me do it in real life.
Yeah, they won't let him kill people in real life, so he has to be satisfied with killing stuff on games. It's like, okay, whatever, just I'm not here. I'm somewhere else. That's all I know. I think he's playing Destiny 2 right now. I think that's the name of the one he's playing. I would play my little Pokemon, but until I find my headlamp and get it fully charged again, it's pointless because the units that I play them on, because it's the little tiny cartridge. Come here. Okay. Because it's the little ones like this. See, this is a DS, and this is one of the cartridges. They're not very big. They're like about like that. And I hope these batteries are still good because I haven't played these in so long. And then I got me a blue DS, and I've got me a Pokemon in there too. But they're tiny. The cartridges are tiny. Because see, they're like that big. So, and then of course there's this one. Which one of these plays the big one? Oh, that's right. That's right. My bad. See, it's been a while since I played these. Okay, the bigger cartridges like this go in this one. See, in the back there. And I have two this way, and then I have two that are the smaller ones like this. And I can see what. Ow! Okay, this is Pokemon Leaf Green, and I don't know if that's the same one in here or not. So I literally only have 4. And the only way that I could play them is because of the lighting, is I have to play them with my headlamp on. Otherwise, I can't see the screen well enough, to be able to play the game. So, because, I definitely can't afford to invest in cartridges and stuff right now in games because I'm trying to I'm trying to get my own business going, Char, of resin pieces that I do. So if you want to check out my 8-minute video when you get done, like when we're not doing the live anymore or whatever, you can go back into this channel of mine, and then you'll see it. It'll say 801, and it'll say, I think it says Lady Janelle's Shop of Universality or something. Oh yeah, I'm glad. And the video is only like 8 minutes long, but it shows some of the pieces that I have available right now. And then if you look through some more recent videos or live streams that I did, I show each piece that I have, I show them individually. I do have some jewelry pieces, but until I can get them assembled properly with, good quality linkage and stuff like that, so they're not falling apart, I'm just going to stick with, just to give you a round off, I've got small ones that I call small coaster clouds. They're, you can use them as coasters. You can use them as an ornament. You can use them as a decorative piece that you want to lay on a table or something. But if you're going to do it as an ornament, then you would have to have a hole drilled in the top so you could run a string through it or something. Yeah, jewelry. So until I can do mine well, I'm not gonna have that. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna let people know that the jewelry's gonna have to wait because right now I don't have. I want to get some good quality jewelry pieces to assemble the pieces before I sell them, because I don't want to sell them and feel like I'm selling a bad product. This is one of my ring stands that I did. And these are aquamarine stones. This is a little pendant, and then it's got crystal bits in it. And see how pretty and glittery, and it's got pretty colors in it, and it's kind of thin. It's just a square, but because of the aquamarines on there, you're not going to fit very many rings on there. So I got little coasters, big coasters, square jewelry boxes, round jewelry boxes. The round jewelry boxes are slightly bigger, and they have all the zodiac signs on them, and they come with 2 lids. I also have the pendants. I have keychains that can also double as, because they're so small and lightweight. You could have a set of earrings and a pendant to match. One of the keychains is square, one of them's round. But like I said, if you can check out that video that I did, it'll show you the pieces. I've got these goddess trinket trays. They're about this big, and Brooke has the same trays in her shop. And I need to do a real pretty blue one because I haven't done it in blue yet. But until I can get me get downstairs, get my Canon camera fully charged, get the batteries fully charged, and also my video camera, so I can set both of those up down in the basement. That's going to be my little workshop area. That's where I'm going to probably have to display my pieces, so that way I can show them all at once. However, we've been throwing around some different ideas of how to go about doing things. And me, Brooke, and Chris have come up with some good ideas that, only to show one of each piece and then let people know. If you want it in a certain color, let me know. If you want crystal bits in it, let me know. If you want crystal bits in a certain section of the wand, let me know. So I do wands. I got wands. Something I call witch coins, that they're about this. I don't know if they're quite the size of a 50-cent piece, but they're on the video. I show a set of them that I have. I've got 2 complete sets of wands done. Small coasters, big coasters, square jewelry boxes, round jewelry boxes, the pendants, the keychains. Oh, duh. Man, I'm losing it. And these lovely little things right here, these are all 12 zodiac signs. So as soon as I get some resin again, I'm going to be making some batches of these, because I just got that today. It just came in the mail. And I go through PayPal. So if you see a piece that you like and you see a particular color, or you see a piece you like but I don't have it in a particular color, ask me what color you're looking for, and I'll let you know if it's something I either do have or something I can try and replicate and bring it like close to, the color that you want. But I have limited stuff right now. I have a beautiful set of mica powders that Brooke sent me. I have some ink oils. There's like this really big kit that I'm going to be getting sometime soon that has a lot of different ink oil colors in it. So that adds to the, the uniqueness and the beauty of the pieces. But I don't really have any others sitting anywhere near me. I would have to get up and grab some, but you can see them on that at least. So what you do is, if you see something you want, hun, you go into my, here, let me go ahead and put it up. This is the email that you have to go through of mine. Okay. So you go to this email, tell me what pieces, what colors, if you want crystal bits, if you don't want crystal bits, if you want the mica powders and the ink oils, or you just want one, not the other, or I can do clear pieces, because this one is clear. So, this piece here was clear, but this was an early experimental kind of thing. And then if it's a piece that I have and I can send it out right away, you won't have to pay for it until we're getting ready to ship it, because depending on where it's going, and with you being where you're at, we're not sure right at this moment what the shipping might be. So I'm not going to expect someone to pay for it until we can tell them what the shipping's going to be. But at least if you tell me of a certain piece that you like, I'll put it aside and I'll put your name on it. So I won't even display it or anything. And then I'll just tell people I can do it in this color as well. But a friend of mine already bought a piece and I put it aside for them. So we're kind of trying to come up with a game plan of how to do things, and we're coming up with some good ideas. Brooke's going to be doing a live with me when she's here in March, and she's going to be going through her TikTok shop. So if you want to look her up on TikTok, she's under Goblin Girls Candles. I forget what the end of it is, but don't do the one that says Goblin Girls Candles with the number 1 at the end. That is a scammer that is giving Brooke all kinds of trouble right now. That is not Brooke. If you want verified if it's Brooke or not, either text me, send me a message, or call me even if you want, sweetie. but we don't want you going to the scammer because they really messed up Brooke's live today. So because I mean her live on her TikTok shop was dead. There was like maybe two of us there. And it's like, where did everybody go? And we're pretty sure that it's this damn scammer that's been claiming that they do readings for people. They're just looking to make a name for themselves. Yeah, it's never been like that. It's always very busy. Um, so I've got a spell going right now to help get the person exposed and therefore get them stopped, because I'm not going to sit back and have them do this to my daughter. No way in hell. So, and I would fight just as hard for you, Char. If something similar happened, I would fight just as hard for my daughter, Alicia. When it's friends and family that I love and care about, then I'm going to fight tooth and nail to help them out as any way that I can. So you send me your information, your name and address to my email. Tell me the pieces, what color you want, and then I will make sure that you get the prices. We'll figure out what the shipping's going to be for the particular area that you live, and then we'll let you know, and then you can pay for it all at once, and then we will get it shipped out to you as quick as we can. And I don't know if she's even still on here. She might have decided to go check out the video, and that's fine, because it's saying there's only one person on here. But that's why I just went ahead and put my email in and everything, because she can always watch this live later too and watch it all the way through and then see the stuff that she missed. So she got the card. I'm glad. And I sent Alicia one, and I also sent them my MLM letter. But it's just kind of my way. It's like, if you guys don't want to do it, that's fine. I'm just trying to let my friends know some of the things that I'm involved in and some of the ways I'm trying to make money. And if it's something they're interested in and they want to do it, great. If not, that's okay. I'm not going to get upset or, offended or anything like that. It's just an idea that I was trying for, a way to make money, because I obviously don't want to make too much, really. If I got to keep it within a certain bracket. Otherwise, if SSI finds out about it, they'll yank my check. And I can't afford to have my check yanked on, because the cost of living is so ridiculous anymore. Oh. Okay, so I keep looking at these. These are so cute. And I had a feeling they were going to be super tiny, and I was right. But that's good, because then that means it's not going to be like real heavy either when you wear it on your neck, when you wear it on a chain. I just hope that people will still be willing to buy them, even though I don't have chains to put them on. And then just say, if you have a chain or you want to go out and get yourself a certain chain to put it on, go ahead. But I can't, at least not now, not right now, till I build my business up better. I can't afford to be buying a bunch of chains, on top of everything else I'm trying to buy to keep myself in supplies and stuff like that to make the pieces. And in this case, that mostly requires, keeping myself stocked up on a decent amount of resin if I can, so that I'll be able to get more done. I'm not good at like showing links or anything, so I'll just show it to you when you get here, Brooke, because most likely I will have ordered it by then anyway, because we get our checks on the 27th, which I'm hoping is, tomorrow would be great, but it's not, I don't know. We won't know until it gets here if it's going to possibly, if our check's going to get loaded tomorrow. And if it don't, then it's most likely going to be Monday, because we only get our check 2 days before the 1st. And there's only 28 days in this month, as we know. So, the 27th to me is the absolute last day that's still within that bracket of getting them 2 days before the 1st, getting our checks. And then once I do, then I'm going to be ordering some more supplies. But what I was getting at, Brooke, is I found a decent size couple of bottles of resin. Let me see. I don't know if I can show it to you. I can try. Hang on. Because I put it on my wish list, I think. Show me my wish list.
All right, here you go.
Let me find them. Because I'm not, it should be.
I want one of these.
Right, here we go. Okay, it's 34 ounces. The 34.99. See, this is the see how big the bottles are, and they have like screw off lids. So that's the next batch of resin I'm going to get and try. 1 gallon of it, $94.99. So I figure, yeah, let's try the 34 ounces. And is this a good brand? Is it because you said it's amazing? So good. Got it on my wish list, but I'm not going to worry about ordering any until I get my yeah. Yeah, and and that to me is how I'm going to find the amount that I am the most comfortable with that allows me to get as many pieces done as I want and that I can. So yeah, I don't know why I keep picking this up. I guess I'm anxious to do them. Okay. Capricorn. Okay, here's Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Leo, Virgo, Libra. Just trying to see if that one was Sagittarius.
Eat. For veggies, we'll have salad with the rice tonight.
Scorpio, Taurus. It's really hard to see these without my glasses, but you're getting the same mold, so you'll be able to see them then. So yeah, with the Dad was just telling me the dinner that he's making for us tonight, we're gonna have a salad with it because then that way it's probably gonna be more filling. So it's like, okay, cool. So yeah, hopefully Char will find, a couple pieces that she likes. And if it's one that I have on the table and she wants to buy that very one, I'll let her buy it. I'll give it to her. Not give it to her, but I'll let her buy it. So do I. Well, my left hand's been itching a lot lately, like off and on. And usually that means that you're going to be getting some money. So I'm like, hey, why not? And apparently that was the first that Char had even heard about the video because you saw her, she's like, ooh, I'll check it out. Because she's kind of a new witch of a sort too. I don't know like how far into it she's gotten or anything, but that's part of I think I've done some like spell work for her before and stuff, and it kind of strengthens the bond between us as sisters and friends, because she knows that I'm a witch and she loves that I'm a witch. And I've got a couple of bottles here for her that I did for her, and I was going to ship them to her. But then I was afraid that her husband might find them and then destroy them. Because she's, not so happy marriage. Let's just leave it at that. And I feel really bad for her because, he should not do the things that he does and hurt her the way that he does. So I can't blame her. And I said, Char, I said, for now, sweetie, I said, I think it's better if I just keep him here because if I ship it to you and he spots it or one of your sons spots it, then I just feel like they would destroy them. And then not only would it cause a fight between Char and her husband, or possibly her boys or children, but I don't want it to cause strife between us either, between her and I. So, oy vey. What a day, right? Ow! Go on, butthead. Because he walks across the back, he freaking stepped on my hair and pulled my hair. Punk. It's burning down pretty good. This is how much of it is gone already. See that? There's a decent amount of it already gone. And that will burn all the way down. Get that magic out there, get it working. So, see, that's why I love tins like this in various different sizes, because they're ideal. They don't take up a lot of room, and it's perfect for burning candles like that in, so that I can just let it burn completely out. I don't have to worry about taking it out after it gets down to a certain point, taking it out of a candle holder and, and then letting it, this way it burns all the way down. Now, don't get me wrong. You know me, I love my, where'd I put them? Uh-oh. Where'd they go? Oh, no. Where did I put those? Oh, no. No, no, no. Where did they go? Oh, crap. I'm looking for my candle holders. Oh, shit. Oh, it's good that I looked for him, because the couch was trying to eat him. It's like, oh, no, you don't. I had to move stuff to get him his, to get him his tissues. Okay, put that back up there for now. Get it out of the way. This has just got my wax melts in it. And I'm probably going to have to move here once he gets stuff done, so he can have his spot back. I got to put that cup back. Oh, no, you don't. Because that's what the couch seems to like to try and eat, is the small stuff. I'm like, nope, ain't doing it, ain't letting it happen. So, okay. How is my phone? Is it? Yeah. It's 99%, so it should be okay. I'm going to go ahead and move back to... Okay. I'm just moving back over to my side, sweetie, so give me a minute.
What's your honey mustard?
If you mean for dressing, yeah.
On ranch or French?
Honey mustard's fine. I'm trying to get myself relocated back over here so I'm not in your spot. Let me get these guys.
viewers. Mustard there.
I was getting ready to put the green cup back, but for this meal, we thank you now. As it sustains us, please allow your blessings on these gifts in us, as we will Samoa be. I have no idea. I had that same thought. It's like, what the hell happened to these? How did these get glued together?
Oh. I didn't do that.
He made Zatarans. I love Zatarans rice.
No, it's actually Uncle Ben's.
Oh. Well, rice is good because it's filling. And it can give you energy too. I like it. It's good.
Nothing fancy.
Don't have to be fancy to be filling. Some of the simplest dishes can be decently filling and, have some decent flavor to it.
Hey. I'm getting pea pods in mine.
Oh, you poor thing.
I don't
5
need radishes
days.
either. Should be radishes in here. Oh well. Could have sprinkled some cheese on too.
Let Scully hold my salad until I'm done with my rice.
The salad, I could have put cheese on it too. You got Swiss, shredded Swiss.
So you feeling better, sweetie? Is it helping you by hanging out with us old people? Since your live was so messed up today. Damn scammers.
Oh wait, there's radish. Could be. I'm going to show the way Boo's sitting on the chair.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how well she would see him this far away. There's Boo sitting on your chair waiting for you.
It's his chair. You're going to have to sit on the floor from now on. Of course, that was really true. Mommy would have to be sitting on the floor too because
Kalika.
well, Kalika and Bella want your spot.
Yeah, a lot of times Bella will sleep on my side of the couch. So, well, we definitely don't have any cookies. We got
Yeah, we
salad. Oh yeah, we got the double filling Oreos. Had the rice and hot dog. And now I'm eating my salad.
Black beans and rice.
Mm-hmm.
Both of us could use more protein. Her because she's trying to lose weight.
Mm-hmm.
And to help build muscle while she's doing that. And me, just because I got no clue why, but my body's been craving protein a hell of a lot lately. So I'm feeding it what it wants. I think it might be have a little bit to do with the damn heart and the lung issues, and it's still doing some repairs. Well, protein's part of what it needs for that. The biggest part. Tell you what, you can have the rest of that. Boo, quit.
Boo, quit.
Brooke, you've got to see this when you get here.
What?
The way Bella snags things with his paw.
Yep.
He brings it up to his mouth to eat.
Yep. He sure does.
He has even a little bit of trouble getting a hold of something. He'll do that.
Yep, he'll just hook it with his claw and pick it up and put it in his mouth, just like a human using their hand to pick up something. It's cute as heck. I even used less salad dressing this time, because I normally drown mine in salad dressing. I used very little this time because part of my trying to cut back.
I try not to drown mine, but I always misjudge and end up putting too much.
I used to get Mom and Jim so mad at me when we would go to like the buffets, and I'd get me a big ass plate of salad and hardly eat any of it. Or fill up on it to the point that I didn't need anything else. The buffets are nice. I don't know if they have something like that in the UK.
All you can eat.
It's all you can eat. You pay one price. There's a versatility of food and drinks and desserts. You do? She said that they have something similar.
And in my younger days, me and a couple of friends got kicked out of one because, as the owner said, nobody eats for 4 hours.
They did. We got 3 prominent ones here. Well, 2. Old Time Buffet or Old Country Buffet, one of those. And the other's called the Golden Corral. And, you know, some of them are nice. You got a versatility of people there, out with their families as well. And it's definitely a family-oriented place, as you know.
God, I hate this. Well, so runny on this end.
Mm-hmm.
But on the back end, it's so thick.
Yeah. Whew.
Itch. Uh-oh. They're coming to get you, Bella.
Oh, crap. Now that I got my phone fully charged. Got to get on here and check my baby brats. Make sure I keep all their levels up still. Hey, Boo. He's down there on the floor seeing if there's any crumbs that he missed. Nope, I don't care to watch your advert. I don't want any of your bundles. Just want to be able to go to my room. check on my kitty cats. Or not, well, two kitty cats. Which means I'm going to have to put up with another advertisement just before I'll even be allowed to go into my room on here. Excuse me. Timed it perfectly. Let's go sit outside. Who's on? Siri. See if she'll show up. I just invited Siri. She popped on, and I'm out in my backyard dancing, so we'll see if she shows up. But I'm still going to turn the volume down a little bit. Because sometimes I have to invite them more than once before it registers. So I try to give them a few minutes, and then if they don't come, then I'll invite them again. Of course, here, if they don't come this time, here soon or whatever, I might just go ahead and do a round of the jobs so I can build my money up without spending any out of pocket. Okay, sent the second invite. Because if she shows up, it should show up on the chat window over here. Let me know she joined. So we'll see. But it's 5 o'clock, so I might end up switching to my hangout spot for nighttime this time. I also wanted to check in the shop to see if I can get this one. Yeah, there she is. Well, I thought she did. It's like she was on it, and then say it won't let me invite her now. Oh. She's talking to me. Ow. Ow. If I can stop poking my eye out. Sorry, a lot of typing, texting. And here's Kara. Sorry. Well, at least Sari came on right away, and I just invited Kara. So we'll give it a few minutes, and then if she don't show up. Kara's doing some kind of ad. She said she'll come over when it's done. So it takes a long time to text on here because I'm doing it on my phone and, But, sweetie, you could always, I'll leave it up to you. We could always end this live and you could come over and hang out on Avakin if you feel up to it. I'll let you decide because I don't want to feel like I'm, doing more talking on here and stuff than talking with you. Well, like I said, are you okay? Do you want me to stay on the live? Do you want to come hang out there, or do you want to just keep tidying up around the house? I'm just, want to make sure that, you're going to be able to be okay, sweetie, and, get through the day. Okay. All right. So I love you. I'll see you later. Blessed be, and see you in 5 days or on the next live.